Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, on this video, I want to talk about how the narcissist uh, doesn't acknowledge what you done for them, what you do for them. They only care about and notice and mention what they have done for you and what they do for you. No matter what you do for the narcissist, they never looking at it as how great you are or how what you spent or what you did for them or how much you do for them. They never looking at you like that, no matter how much you do for them and how far you go and how high of a mountain you climb and how high of a cliff you jump off for them and what you do for them. They don't care about what you do for them. They don't acknowledge it and they don't admire it. To them, you supposed to do it and you better do it. And if you don't, then it's a problem. But the narcissist always mentions and keep track and always boast and brag about what they done for you and what they do for you and how good of a partner they are in a relationship. That will always be documented. They will never forget that. But when it comes to you, they don't acknowledge what you do for them. You're supposed to do it anyway. And what you do for them is not a big deal. So what? It's not about you. It's about them. That's how they see it. On Facebook, you know, Facebook is the narcissist's best friend. Via social media, you will see them even then boast about what they do for their partner. They will boast about what they brought their partner, what they do for their partner. You know, they will broadcast and show how much of a good partner they are, but they will hardly ever mention of how good of a partner that they victim/supply is, because the narcissist is so selfish and so worried about their image and trying to portray their image, and they only care and think about themselves, that they're not trying to, and they only care about them having the spotlight and the shine, that they don't care about what you've done or letting the world know how good of a partner you are. They only care about what type of partner they are and what they bring to the table and what they do for you. They want people to know how good they are. So they will only show and boast about what they do and done for you. And that's the only thing that count. What you done and what you do for them, it don't count. It don't even matter. You know, it's not, they're not even going to talk about it and say anything about it. And what they do for you is all about their image. So they broadcast it because they have to get something out of it. They never do anything for just out of their kind heart. They don't even have a heart and they're not really kind. They pretend like they're kind and they pretend like they have a heart. So everything they do for you, they have to get quadruple back. Because if they don't, it's like they've been cheated and they took a loss. And they don't like to be cheated or take a loss. And anyway, what they do for you is just to control you, manipulate you, and for them to say the feel and to themselves and tell themselves, and so they could believe themselves how great and wonderful they are. And then also for you to look at them in that light, because narcissist victim/supply, they want them and they have to look at them in this light that they want to be looked at as in. So, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, it's a problem to them. If you don't look at them like this wonderful, amazing person that they want to be looked at as, it's a problem. So, and this is a problem to them if you don't. This is why they do the things they do and pretend some of the time that they are who they're not. And they even be nice or do anything for you. So they want to keep you looking at them like that, like they're a wonderful person. And also they want to broadcast it to the world. This is why on social media, the narcissist is always boasting and posting up and bragging about what they did for their partner or how wonderful their partner is and how their relationship is so great. Because if their relationship going great, how the narcissists see it, they are great. You know what I'm saying? So they have to put up this image that everything is always going well, everything is always going fine, you know, and there's no problem in the relationship, there's no problem in their life. And you are supposed to help that image, you know, in some kind of way. But the narcissist, for the most part, is going to do all the making sure that the world see that your relationship great, even if it's turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So the narcissist is never always never talking about what their partner done, because first of all, the narcissists don't appreciate what their partner done for them and what are doing for them, and they won't broadcast it and boast about it to really anybody. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to feel like you're a good partner anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do for them, they like, well, you supposed to do that anyway, because what I done for you, so it's owed to me. So that's how they look at it. When you do something for them, to them is like, I deserve that, how much I done for you. So it's not really a broadcast, or it shouldn't even be acknowledged to anyone. They hardly even acknowledge it, because it's all about them anyway. And I do more for you anyway, and what you did, it doesn't matter, and you should do that anyway, because look how much I done for you, look what I did for you. So doesn't matter. I don't need to tell the world, nobody needs to know about it. But any and everything that they do, for anything and everything the narcissist does for their victim / supply, is very well going to be broadcasted. They're going to post it on Facebook. Look, just brought my so and so this, just did this, just took my what's the name out for lunch, just did this. What they're showing the world is how great of a partner they are. So people are already seeing this, right? So it's all about manipulation and the persona and control is what they doing from the jump. They know what they doing. So now, once, which they know sooner or later they will discard you, or if you discard them, the smear campaign begins. It's showcased it of how wonderful that the narcissist is in a relationship. So they showing it, and they doing it, and it's also promoting to the new supply, like, oh man, look at this guy, he's getting treated, or look at this girl, she's getting treated nice. He's getting treated nice by this person, this man or woman. I want that. So it promotes them for new supply, the facade that reels people in. You know what I'm saying? Then also, it's still doing it now with the partner they have now. That's why they boasting about it. Like, oh, I just brought my partner this. I just brought my partner this. I just did this, took him out to eat here. I just brought my partner this. I just did that. They boasting about that because it makes them look good. You know, they got to keep up that image, and it makes them feel good, like they're worthy, like, well, look what they did for you. Also, while they manipulating, controlling you with, oh, I did this for you, so it makes you be like, okay. Because what they give you and they ask you for is 10 times more. The material things and money don't really mean nothing to them when it comes to buying your real affection that you have, that they don't have, that they want. So they will drain you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want your soul, your whole everything, like your time, your energy, all your thoughts, your talents, your gifts. They sucking everything out of you. And the people don't see that. They don't broadcast that. The emotional support, the admiration, the lifting them up, the constant compliments. People don't see, they don't boast that, how much what they really get from you. Any gifts or what you do for them, they don't put that. They don't talk about that. They don't put that on social media. They don't tell their family or boast to their family about that. You know what I'm saying? What it's all about is them. You know what I'm saying? So if they're going to boast about so they're going to go to social media about what they did for you, which don't mean nothing to them. Because what they getting from you is 10 times more than the material stuff and the food and a few dollars and stuff that they buy and give you. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more expensive or worth more than a person's life and their time and their energy. That's way more than money. You know what I'm saying? That's way more valuable than money, and the narcissist knows that. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's all they will give you, and they won't give you nothing else, because to them that's very expensive, and they know that, and they're not willing to give that. You know, first of all, they don't have that in them. They don't really have true love and emotions and feelings in them. They just know how to pretend and fake it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get that from them anyway, because you can't get out of somebody what's not in them. And so this is why they will boast about what you do for them. Just look and notice. Watch, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people that are narcissists, or somebody that might be a narcissist relationship, or you look back on yours, they boast about and tell the world about what they did for you, what they do for you, how good of a partner they are in a relationship. but they will not boast about how good you are, what you do for them, what you done for them, how good of a partner you are. The narcissist will never paint you as a good partner. The narcissist won't paint their partner for the most part. For the most part, they will not paint. A narcissist will not paint their partner as or boast or brag about how wonderful of a partner is. Why? Because they have to have the light. When it's over, they have to be the one that look like everything was going good, and they was the reason. And it can't go both ways, because the narcissists have to demonize their victim / supply, because you got to understand they are evildoers and they are the abusers. So when the breakup happens, the victim is going to speak out how they was the victim, and once they find out who their partner narcissist really was, they're going to tell it to the world. So the narcissist has already got that covered. They already ahead of that. You know what I'm saying? They always think ahead. They played this game. They know the game they playing. So it only could be one good person here, and the other person has to be the bad person. And the narcissist got the image to uphold. So they are broadcasting to social media all the time how good of a partner they is. So when they smear campaign and bad shoe and drag your name through the mud and tarnish your image, it becomes believable. You know what I'm saying? Because all people been seeing is how wonderful what they've been doing for you, how nice they've been to you, but people don't see the monster and the abuser that is behind closed doors. See, they just get to see what they portray themselves to be on social media. That's the whole point of that. That's why they don't boast and brag about or give you props in person in front of everybody, in front of social media, of how wonderful and a good of a partner you are, because the narcissist has to keep that for themselves. They care about their image, not yours. You know what I'm saying? When it all comes to the end of it, you know what I'm saying? They care about your image just enough to make them look good. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's all about them. So when it's all over, the narcissist will come out victorious, because people will look and say, I've been seeing social media and I've been looking at that, especially Facebook, and all they see is how wonderful, and they the ones posting up the picture. The victim is never posting up the pictures and about the relationship. The narcissist is always posting up the pictures because they trying to keep up an image. The supply / victim not trying to keep up an image. They not trying to really be boasting about their relationship. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to put up a facade, or trying to have really people in a business. It's the narcissist. That's why you always look on the narcissist page. You always see the pictures of the narcissist relationship was uploaded by the narcissist. You know, the narcissist is always talking about what and uploading pictures of what the couples are doing, or where they at, or how well they doing, or how much they love they narcissist. I mean, how much they love their victim / supply. The narcissist is always constantly on social media showing how much, ooh, I love you so much. You are so awesome. I love this relationship. Every anniversary, every month, this is our anniversary. You my king. I'm your queen. You're so awesome. Oh, look, I just did this for my king. I just brought my king this. I just took my king out. I just kicked my king out for lunch. They always boasting about how, you know, everything is good and how well they are treating you. You know what I'm saying? And that's so only for them. They selfish. They not doing that because of you. They really want to treat you good. They only doing that so they can keep up the image. You know what I'm saying? And then also, once they discard you and once it's over, it's easy for them to make you look like the bad person, because they've been, and they gonna look and say, dang, you ain't did nothing. They've been showing how well they've been showing how good of a partner it is. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't been showing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you been a better partner than they are. But the narcissist is not gonna show that. You know what I'm saying? And the victim don't show how well their partner. The victim never shows how well of a partner they is on social media, because they don't care what the world thinks. they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? The victim know that they are a good partner. The narcissist is only faking like a good partner for image and for when a new supply come, and then they could boast and brag about all the stuff they done for you, which my last narcissist did. She bragged about her last partner and all the stuff that she brought him. That's all she could mention, is that I brought him this, I brought him this, I brought him this, I brought him that. He ain't did nothing for me. That's a red flag. That you're dealing with a narcissist. I hope you guys like the video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, so every time I drop a video, you already know. And you know what I'm saying, you won't miss a video. And like, so I know that you liked the video. If you liked it, thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day and stay narcissistic free.